Now we have danger.
You sneaky snake.
Oh, don't do that.
Aye, aye, aye.
Cut my own stick for this occasion.
I've met Bitsy Collins.
You did?
Good boy, Otis. So good.
Come from. See that bruise where she grabbed me? Well,
Here we are. Saturday evening. This is what we're getting into. This is our kind of party.
this is the free truck, man. Free Commons. What would you do if someone gave you a free Commons?
Park it under a tree until you can get to it.
I was super excited, had anxiety about getting it and everything. Now it's just been sitting here.
We got stuff to do with it though.
So, I haven't even heard it run yet, to be honest with you. And my theory is, instead of pulling it out and then rigging up a way to start it, I'm going to strip the cab off of it. I'm going to undo the steering. I'm going to undo, see if there's any parts I want to save. I haven't messed with too many big trucks like this, so eventually we're going to have a bigger truck to pull a trailer around.
We need one.
Yeah, take the stress off our C50, so that's our future, but I don't think this is our future. But, because I know the back of the frame has damage to it. But if I get the doors off of it, get the cab off of it, get the seats out, whatever I can do, I got a dump trailer here full of stuff that I can just start throwing in there. I'm trying to clean the place up, so.
We're gonna get at it.
Free Commons, man. What are you supposed to do? Whole
Try
bunch
to
of work.
start it. Tis the season for wasps.
I at least put a tarp
Oh,
on.
watch out. There they are.
Where'd they come from?
I don't know.
They're pissy acting, ain't they? This is weak. This is governmental spray here.
Yeah, I know. I said they were out of the actual wasp spray. It's just flying insect spray.
You gotta give them big double shots.
It says that it's for hornets and wasps too, but god dang them stupid things.
He's living through it.
That ain't as good as the other stuff.
No. I already killed about 30 earlier. So here it is. You know? I just need to start stripping it. We're going to start a pile of trash and a pile of metal. And we'll put our boat. I imagine most of it's metric. I wonder where all my adjustable wrenches were.
There they are.
Yeah. These are my best wrenches I got in here. I never used a big old set of vintage Max. Spare fuel shut off in case we ever need it. And there's a good ratchet. That's what sucks about having tools in your, you're worried about them bees, ain't you?
I'm watching them, yes.
That's what sucks about having tools in your truck. They're good tools. You wish you had them in your barn some. What do I do with that guy? Here's this guy. So, there's really no good plan here.
Tearing into it. That's the
I
plan.
need to get the I know I need to get the steering shaft off. Look at them. They're not dying.
Dude, I know. That's when I bought that stuff, I was afraid of that, but that's all they had. They didn't have the stuff we had before. They were out of it.
So they've done a rig job on this fan.
Yeah, it's major.
Which is pretty innovative. The clutch on the fan went bad, so they drilled in and made their own stops. That's pretty badass. We're gonna take those off though.
I can tell you now, if I get stung, I'm getting out of here because
Stay back.
I'm real mad.
Wild. Okay, let's move on. See, this is why I've come back here and work on it some, and I just kind of get frustrated and move on. Let's get the steering bowl down of it. Of course, we need more tools. I don't really know the best plan of attack. I guess just reduce the amount of it, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like Jason Anderson in that bus right here, ain't I?
Yes.
I tried to just tear this door off and couldn't. I can't get it close to the barn because it don't roll. It's hard to work on anything that you can't get close to your tools. You know what I mean?
I do. They're so cool.
Where do we get the cab off, man?
I don't know how to take the cab off. I just know how to catch critters. They're so cool.
Hard to get the whole spinner well's in the way. Okay.
See you later. Otis loves that we're up here working.
Oh yeah, film me.
He can't come down to the barn because the barn's by the fast, dangerous road. So when we're up here working, he's living his dream life. Good boy. What are you doing? Are you hot? Cooling off? Good boy, Otis. So good.
Can't get the. I don't even have the right shit. Freaking shifter can go off.
Otis, get up here. You sneaky snake. You stay over here. You're trying to sneak in the campground through the back way.
All right. Well, we got interrupted. We had to do a little BS, and now we're back. Don't have no wipes up here. They're down at the barn. This is a problem with wrenching away from your home base. We got the doors off. They'll go in the dump trailer. Cut a lot of the wiring. Got a lot of the coolant lines off. I had the turbo piping on there to try to keep water out of the turbo. So I'm taking stuff off that now we need to get to it. So I'm thinking about just trying to tear the cab off with the track hoe. Put the tarp back over the motor and tear the cab off. The motor's sealed. It should be all right. I need to get the shifter out. It's got a Fuller 6-speed in it. So we're going to try to get the shifter out of that so I can go crazy. And I'm looking here. I might not have enough tools to do that. I want a service truck with tools. You know what I mean?
I hear ya.
Bootsy Collins got this tore off.
I've met Bootsy Collins.
You did? He's a local.
A lot of times, yeah.
Did he come into your work?
Yeah, when I worked at Guitar Center, he had an account.
The old Guitar Center.
Yeah. He dresses fancy everywhere he goes.
Got to.
Everywhere he goes. You come to Guitar Center at any time of day, if he's there, he's dressed just like he's on stage. His wife, too. She dresses real fancy all the time.
He's probably in the player hating club.
He might be. He's real nice. So is she.
Okay. Now we have danger. We got an open top to the transmission in there.
Aye, aye, aye.
So we don't want to get nothing down in there.
Hell no.
You see anybody do it with a stick?
Nope, first time.
Cut my own stick for this occasion. Walnutty. Yeah, that's all I use. You think that's a first? Has anybody ever done that?
I've never seen it.
I'm gonna start doing it.
Yeah.
You should.
Me and my 10-foot
Windshield removal.
10-foot pole. Take your doors off. Yeah. Don't need no glasses or gloves. Stay away from it. Oh! Don't do that.
That's
Could have done without
exactly.
that. That was a bad move.
That was exactly what you shouldn't have done, though.
Got glass in the carburetor.
Turbo. There's a piece on the turbo.
Oh, no.
It's all right.
It'll spit that out.
Get out of here, Otis.
I got some gloves in here.
It did get a little piece. Nah, we're good. That stuff probably come off anyway. Now we're going to go get the track hoe and tear what's left of it off. Well,
Woo.
he wants you to see him.
I know. I see him. Hi. Come here. Come on, get up here. Hi. Was you working? He immediately got back on with him. Didn't want nothing to do with riding this now.
What's your thoughts? Is it going to tear it off? We haven't taken any bolts out of the cab, just the steering column.
I do not think it's going to tear it off.
None?
I probably am wrong, because usually I am.
It's a little tight right here.
Yeah,
This trailer in that car.
yeah.
I'll give it a little go, and then if it does, I'll probably move this trailer.
All right, hold on. I'm going to go the other side. Uh-oh.
You ain't doing it. I hit the motor. Not wanting to rip off, is it?
No, I didn't think it would. It's a damn dump truck. They probably put pretty good cab mounts on a dump truck. That was my thought
I
process.
was being lazy. I was hoping to not have to get under it.
Wow.
Now, well, and here's the other thing. I can't scrap it whole,
I know.
so I've got some of it off.
Yeah.
Now what? I got too much stuff in the way. I'm gonna have to regroup, move some stuff.
Okay. Here we are.
Yeah, it looks a lot different.
Looks so good.
There was always those trees here. Trees were like at least this tall. The dirt was all tall, and I never could do much. I've been lowering this. When I had this brought in 2.5 years ago, I had to dig it the hell out of it. But we need more storage. We always need more storage. There's no such thing as too much. So we're going to put a band board up there and put a 16-foot roof on here. I got some metal. I don't know how much, but 30-foot container, 16-foot roof. Be nice to have a concrete pad, wouldn't it?
Sure would.
Like 20 foot.
I'd like a big mural on this container. Looking good. Saying
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it'd be nice to park equipment under. Yeah, I could build the roof pretty cheap. Gravel it. Concrete would be nice. I even heard Dad mention that. He knows a concrete guy.
Yeah.
So, look here. So, there's not supposed to be any wood here. We had all that cleaned up.
Yeah, but we had to cut down a tree, and a tree came down on its own. So all of this is getting chopped up for winter because my mom uses wood and we use wood somewhat.
I found a 8mm gear wrench in the truck I just tore apart.
Oh.
So that's what we're doing, making more room for more stuff.
Yep, that's what it looks like now. You saw it all come out.
Before I finish it up, I'm gonna dig a ditch over and get electric in there. That way we can get a row of lights in the old container.
Nice.
We can fix it up. We can have it
Perfect.
go in there and actually put some shelves in there and store some parts and stuff.
I would like that.
I'm gonna start. This rat rod build off has shown me that it's important to keep stuff.
Yes, I agree.
See that bruise where she grabbed me? We need parts, and we don't have a very big boneyard, but we got a boneyard. It's mostly campers. The rear axle in Dick Banjo has 5/8 studs, and it didn't come with any, and they're like $3 or $4 a piece. I had some nuts at the house that I used, but we got a motorhome out back, Dodge motorhome. Believe it or not, it's got the right studs. So no one's shooting. We're gonna head back and get them.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably some critters back here.
I know, especially this time of day. I'm nervous about it.
Yeah, they weren't expecting us, were they?
No, nobody comes back here this time of day.
Oh, first try. One. Oh, that's beautiful. We probably need 16. 6. The rear have different. The rear ain't acorn like that.
Mm.
But we'll be better off than we were. We got endless scrap if you're willing to work for it. I'm gonna get something. All right, that's 12. I got some on it, so you never know what you got laying around. Got it off. She left, and I kept breaking and wrenching until it all just ripped apart. And I got it in the dumpster, and you can't even tell what it was, so that's a good thing. There's the 12 valve. Tomorrow we're going to try to jerk that thing out of there. I can get to all the bolts. I should be able to hook a chain to it, get the transmission loose, and hopefully pull it out.
312 valve.
312 valve. All right, here we are. It's Sunday. It's a beautiful day out. Jennifer's out there mowing somewhere, and I'm in Sunday relax mode. I wasn't planning on filming, but I'm going to jerk his 12 valve out. Got my swimsuit on, I guess. This is a nice day out. I love it when it's like this. I love warm weather. I can't stand the cold, so. But anyways, trying to get this transmission loose. Got a Fuller 6-speed. If anybody's looking for one, that'll be for sale. We won't need that. Ain't going to use it. So we're just getting everything loose. I forgot to grab a bucket for the power steering fluid. We'll find something. And everything else, I've got fuel lines unhooked. Most of the wiring, I'm not going to use that. I don't use any ECM. I go stick shift with a 1-wire alternator, so we don't need that stuff. That's just stuff that'll go bad. So yeah, we got the track hoe and a chain and some hooks, and it's like 11 o'clock in the morning. Got caught up on some YouTube this morning, so I'm gonna get this jerked out. This has been on my mind a lot lately. It's been sitting here for 6 months probably. I was originally going to use this setup in Dick Banjo, and then I was afraid I would bust the budget, which I would have, because you cannot buy a 12 valve around here. They're like $2,500 now. That's crazy. So I've never heard this one run. I didn't want to build. I didn't want to build around it and then it not run, and then I'd have to buy one, even though this one was free. So that's why we went with the big block Chevy, because I got another big block Chevy spare in case something was to happen. That we can, well, it's in a motorhome, but we could get it out and have it running in a day or two. So we're going to jerk this out. Don't want to take longer than we need to. I got center front mount, bell housing, some other stuff, and we're going to get it out of there And then I don't know what I'll do with the rest of this. It's a FL70 Freightliner. I guess that's what FL70 is. Frame, sprout suspension's all there. It just don't have any wheels and tires worth of crap. It don't roll. It's got a dump bed on it. That worked. It was a water hauling truck. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it after this. But let's get going. See you in a minute. All right, quick update. It's almost noon. We got the motor mount bolts out. We got the bell housing bolts out. We got the Eaton Fuller 6-speed bolts loose. We got the clutch loose. Everything should be ready to come out. I gotta go get some fuel for the track hoe. It was out last night. It's kind of why I stopped. I forgot all about that until just now. So when I get back, I'm gonna probably grab me a tripod, and I'm gonna I'll probably pull the 6-speed out because the motor, it just hangs off the back. Honestly, that's kind of crazy. There's no cross member for the transmission at all. It's just got 4 15/16 headed bolts, so 3/4 bolts that hold it to the bell housing. That's kind of wild, but I guess that's normal. I guess not really. It's not. But anyways, I haven't got the fan off yet. I'm gonna have to take a chisel to the 4 bolts because somebody's been doing some major work to that fan. I mean, crazy work. My plan is to get it pulled up, get it down to my shop, and I have a big heavy-duty cherry picker that hopefully will hold it. And we're going to get it up on cherry picker. We're going to power wash it. We're going to go through the valves. We're going to try to make it run first, I should add. We want to hear it run, make sure it don't knock or blue smoke or have any crazy blow-by or anything like that. Luke said they quit driving it because it was leaking between the motor and trans, and it is low on oil, but it's got oil, so nothing looks crazy. 210 horse P pump. Somebody's done some JB welding. This was a water hauling truck. They haul water around here. We got a lot of people in cisterns, so water hauling's a big thing in our neighborhood, our town, and that's what all this truck did was just load and go all day long. 2,000 gallon tank and pumps on the back. The frame's crippled back there is why I didn't. My first thought was to save it, build a truck, get that bed off, get it cleaned up, get the cab off in a nicer way than I did, and then find another cab to put on it. But when I seen that rear frame, I just thought I'm not going to waste my time. So we're pulling the motor out, and we'll just scrap it. We'll just keep whittling away at it till it's gone, or I'll give it away to somebody or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out next when I get what I want off of it. Then it'll be available. I'll probably just give it away so somebody can have the dump bed. That's the plan. So, enough talk. Let's get the motor out. Let's start loading it up. Let's go get some fuel and some chains, and let's do this thing. All right. Here we are, piece and grease. That's how we pull them right there. We just jerk them out until they fall. I think it'll be all right. It should be good. Get that sucker. I don't know. It just didn't. Transmission didn't want to break free. We made it. We jerked it loose. What's the dust from? She ain't hauling water no more, boys. That's it. Free to a good home. Slightly used transmission for sale. All right, let's pick it up. All right, here we are. Yesterday, Sunday, we pulled the 12 valve out of the donor, the free truck, the free Cummins we've been calling it. So I got the turbo taped up, the inlets, the intakes taped up. I got the power washer out. I'm going to give it a blast, and I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just trying to get the oil off of it. You can't even touch it without getting blasted. So this motor is I guess what you'd call industrial application, medium duty. So the oil pans, the sump is on the front, which is backwards from what we'll be able to do. I'll have to think you can turn the pump around, the pan around. I think they're the same both ways. I'm 99% sure they are. So we'll just have to get a different sump. And I'm going to put a new front cover on it because this one's been JB welded. And the fuel lines have been JB welded. So this was a water truck, like I said. So every day, whatever they could do to keep it alive, they did. No shame in that game. That's what I do still to this day. So there's a few things on it that we're going to fix up. We're not going to rebuild it. We're going to try to clean it up, get it running, see what we got, maybe put a new head gasket on it and stuff like that. So this is going to be we're not trying to get this done this year. We still don't have a transmission. I'm wanting to do a 5 or 6 speed manual in it. So I do have hydraulic clutch pedals for it and stuff. I'm watering my feet because it's hot out and my hose leaks. So taking advantage of it. So let's clean her up before we put it inside.
So far away from me. Guess what we're about to do?
Let's see if she'll move.
First time.
Yeah, I got clutch pedal 2.0 in there. Made some major changes from my existing first battle axe. Chopped it down, made it a little better. It could still use some work probably, but we haven't pushed in the clutch and seen if it'll move yet.
We're gonna do that right now. Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready. I can't wait to drive this thing. I'm so excited. Here we go.
Yeah, we're running out of time. So what if you're not paying attention? They announced the cruise route for Rat Stock, which is in Langley, Illinois. Never been there. We're going to somewhere in Iowa. Never been there. Northern Tools headquarters or
Yeah.
so
So
that's like what, 54 miles?
yeah, each way. So
Show you.
it's gonna be a good time.
Bruh. Our mom's here.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Tell them what your name is.
Mama.
Lamar.
Yeah, right now he's being Lamar.
How's kindergarten going, Lamar?
Good.
You liking it?
3 days in.
Yeah.
Got any chicks in kindergarten?
No.
Why?
Because.
You ain't looking? You don't have ones you like?
No.
You make a buddy yet?
Yes.
You like your teacher?
Yes.
What's your buddy's name?
In. Out. Cousin.
He don't know.
In and out cousin. That's a good 3 days of kindergarten. 3 days down?
You ready
Yeah.
to see Dick Banjo move? Yeah? Let's
More.
do it.
We'll be back. Alright, we ain't got the steering wheel on because the gear shifter is interfering with the steering wheel. So I'll show you that. So I made this before I had this done. I need to, I'll probably just get rid of this.
While you're driving it.
So it's hitting the steering wheel.
I'm gonna be in the back.
You do?
Yeah.
Alright, get him in the back.
Oh, I gotta move the tailgate too.
Is the tailgate down?
Yeah.
Fold it up.
You gonna take your first ride in Dick Banjo?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Alright. It's easier without the steering wheel. I'm gonna have to cut that off and redo that. Alright, I gotta put a switch on the ignition.
Make sure you're sitting still. Our little horn, our little tiny tutor. I love it. I love it. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
That is so exciting.
It's pretty.
Come this way.
Come this way. That's pretty neat. You're the first person to ever ride in Dick Banjo.
So exciting. What we got for you for our Wednesday video. Bunch of randomness, but we're hard at it as usual. What we got left on Dick Banjo?
Finish the brakes, finish the cooling system, start driving it around, and then we'll just fine tune everything until the last minute.
I got some goat fur to put on the roof still.
I got a few little things to do, get the brake lights working, get turn signal, get, just a few little, just odds and ends and stuff, but really we're ready to drive around the campground, see what it'll do. It moves, it feels good, it ain't making no weird noises or nothing, the clutch works, and it should just be good to go. Front axle was good, rear axle was good, everything's got fluid in it.
Yeah. We're
So
on
we
our way.
get water in it, and
Countdown is on. I know we keep saying that, but for real, it is.
yeah, it's a slow process, but we're sorry about that. But that's just reality. We didn't want to get it done too quick, but it's time to finish it up.
Yep.
So video after this, hopefully, maybe you'll see it driving.
By Friday.
Yeah, I mean I can drive it around now. If I get at least a little bit of brakes, I can at least drive it around the yard and stuff. So.
Well.
That's where we're at.
That's where we're at.
If you watch this long, thanks for watching.
We appreciate you guys so much. Keep those comments coming because we love those. Make sure you're subscribed by October 31st so you can win our first giveaway. You can either get a free winch or $300 gift card. Your choice.
Yep.
All you got to do is subscribe.
Yep.
That's it.
Peace and grease.
We'll
Thanks
see
for
you guys
watching.
Friday.